Hi, it's Eli again. I'm here to talk about gun control. I just did an essay in English about it, and I am a major Republican. I don't like Obama. I don't like what he stands for. His ideas are decent, but he's a complete idiot, so he wouldn't know how to follow through with any of that. But what I really want to get at is the stats in England about how when they passed a law banning guns without a license and they had to be unloaded in a separate room from the ammunition. And you can only do that with a license and a background check, and you can have no previous criminal history. And the murder rate tripled, basically. And this is all the facts I'll have here is based on justthefacts.com. So if you want to prove me right or wrong, then just go there. And it's the same thing in Washington D.C. They about tripled too. Actually, they more than tripled. And but really my whole point here I want to get at is that restricting gun laws isn't going to solve any problems here, because when you restrict gun laws, makes it harder to get the guns, obviously, and it, you know how we protect our government officials, any important people, we protect them with guns, right? Well, why can't we protect our schools or our banks with that? Whenever the robber comes into school, what are you gonna do? Just stand there? I mean, you may have like an officer in there, like we have in my high school, but I mean, what is he gonna do if 10 guys come in with automatic rifles or something? The same thing with banks. The employee should be able to have a gun. If robber comes in, I mean, the robber, if he was smart, obviously would give up and nobody would get hurt. But what the real stat that I want to get at, I know I've said that a few times, but this is the real one. When Florida passed the right to carry law, you could carry a handgun, unconcealed or concealed, with just a certificate and a background check, and the murder rate had went down by three times the normal rate, I should say. And the same thing happened in Texas after they passed it. So what I really want to get at is that when you give a responsible person a gun, they can either carry it around, keep it in their home. I mean, it's their choice. And when you give responsible people the option to protect themselves or not to protect themselves, they're obviously going to protect themselves. Well, what people say whenever you restrict gun laws is, oh, well, what about all the idiots that are just going to take advantage and just going to carry it around and just shoot people? I'm like, well, how, if that's their problem, really? I mean, if they want to go to jail, if they want to take somebody's life, which I don't agree with at all, if they want to rot in jail their whole life, or get even the death penalty, which I'm all for the death penalty, then their choice. But that's about 1 in a million person in America. So that's about 500 million. About out of 500 million people, about 500 of them will shoot somebody with a law such as that. But what I'm getting at is there shouldn't be gun laws for people, normal people like me. No criminal record, nothing. But it's all about protection. It's all about self-protection. It's all about the protection of your family, your employees. If you worked at a gas station and you came to work every day and you feared that someone could come in and shoot you and rob the gas station, I mean, that's not a very fun thing to think about, if you ask me, unless you enjoy that. But it just makes me angry sometimes when people say that, oh, gun laws should be implemented. All these black people and all these teens are just using them irresponsibly. Like, well, they should be punished for that, but why punish the rest of us when we are law-abiding citizens and we do not do that? And I don't know. I think I'm getting too worked up over this, but the whole thing is, guys, get out in the community, help the cause of unrestricting gun laws. Not really unrestricting, but making them less strict, you know what I'm saying? Make it where you can be able to carry a gun. Or at least have one at your school, have one at the bank, have one at a gas station. Just wherever you it is necessary to be at. I want it there. And I'm not saying you should or you have to, but I would recommend speaking to someone important in your county, say, like, or maybe even just the mayor of your town. Talk to him. It's nothing gonna hurt. Well, I guess I'll be done with this video. I haven't made one in a while, but I mean, I've asked for a while for some ideas. Still haven't ever gotten an idea, but I'll still be hoping. So, talk to you later, YouTube.